Alright, we are kind of back into the thick of things. Let's see how things are going for downs. Just cooking, and Aaron just growing, and Shao just taming boomalopes. Yeah, things are going, I guess. Like, there isn't really too much happening in this sort of immediate situation. Misha is just chilling. No training yet. I'm looking forward. Now that we have obedience, I think I'm actually going to assign you to Shao, just because I want you to stick with him, and because during a combat fight, it'd be kind of cool to see a warg actually get involved in the fight. And once you have release, like, we can actually use you effectively. These boars, I'm also going to eventually want to tame, but I kind of think the Boomalope's the way to go right now in the short term. That raccoon I kind of want to kill, and I'm also going to want to, like, cut down all these trees. Well, it's 1 foot at a time, right? Like, eventually I'll be able to do all the things I want to do in this world. There's a lot I want to do, and I only have 3 hands for now. It gets easier when you have more people. Like, Sammy, you're going to come around soon enough. What do you need? Psychic drone, that's being sort of a pain. Ugly environment, awful prison cell, feeling bad. There's not much I can really do. I think I'm going to add a wooden floor, though, just because it is a little naked here in this room. I don't think I need it. Also going to add a copy of this over here. Boo, boo, boo. And I think if I just do copy this, get this through here, that'll be enough, and a lamp. Alright, let's see, how's this bed? It's poor, that's too bad. I think as Shao is getting his experience on, he is getting better at constructing, so I'm just going to say 12 and throw that out there randomly. At 12, I'm going to start rebuilding beds to be better. That was a 7.2% chance tame. Earlier, it was 6.8 under 6. So that just goes to show you that this experience is adding up. Because it lowers the threshold to tame the animals, and each time you do it, you increase your experience, which gets you closer to... I love it. It's working out. Like, it's gonna pay off. You just kind of have to do some of the legwork in this situation. Getting the cowboy hat going. That'll be nice, because cowboy hats help with the temperature, and right now it is a scorching 90 degrees out. I think it's 14 degrees of temperature, the equivalent of lowering it for your guys, so it lets them work a little better outside in the heat. Hungry alpha beavers have just arrived. Try to eliminate them before they destroy all the trees. Oh, lit. Okay, so I'm just going to throw out the order to hunt. I believe the way the alpha beavers work is that they just eat trees. So by them being here, let's get you down here, or up here, and get you also up here, and get you up here, because we're going to kill some beavers. Lit. Alpha beavers. Yes, they just eat all the trees, and if you don't pay attention, then you'll realize, bam, you're just, like, literally out of trees. They'll just, like, eat the entire map's worth of wood, and if we have a lot of trees, that's fine, but on a desert world, that can be really devastating, especially because some wood's, like, the main building ingredient for a lot of dudes. Like, see, they're going after this tree. It's kind of a pain. They're getting up there. Pretty soon we'll have some interaction. I'm going to have a melee attack up here. Hopefully we can get them triggered. Like, that'll be... There we go. And fires this alpha beaver. Bam. 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 Oh, look at that. Let's melee attack this dude. Where is this guy? Oh, you're way over here. Oh, Muffalo. Oh my god, I have to tame these guys. Muffalo are awesome. Where's tame? Boo, boo, boo. Tame, 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 tame. They are fantastic. Oh my god, I love Muffalo. That's just made my day. I'm gonna actually let you go, so with the hope that you can tame some Muffalo. It's dead. Awesome. Hopefully we can get some hauling going. Yeah, but I just want to kill all these alpha beavers because A, it's a lot of meat, and B, it's a lot of meat. Yeah, honestly, like, these beavers are gonna just be food, and I have to haul them, but that's not really a big deal. And plus, I'm also getting experience. What's your experience at melee? 6, awesome. So it'll probably stay at 6. But shooting, downs. You're getting up there, 4,000. That's like a contestable number, you know? Like, could be better, could be worse. I'm not complaining. Let's go down here, fire at Alpha Beaver. They probably ran away far. I'm not sure if I completely killed them or just scared off a number of them. Aaron, what are you up to? It's dead. It's down. I'm going to leave that, actually, because we like doing our animal healing, because we heal wounded animals at AROC121's world, just because we want to steal as much from them as possible. We want to heal them back together so that way they don't completely die. And then I'm going to consume simple meal first. And where are you? Or where are you? Moving. Let's just shoot this Alpha Beaver. And can't shoot for shit. Ooh, did get a hit. Bam. Dead. I'll just undo this for now and haul this just because. Yeah, just because I want to do that. And this, I'm going to rescue it real quick. Or should I say, I didn't go fast enough. I let myself eat. Yeah, it's dead. I'm going to destroy that. That was a waste of time. Are there any more beavers? Yeah, there are. I'm just going to keep stabbing them. They don't seem to be fighting back. And if they do, they're just beavers. They're not that big. I say, not knowing anything about beavers. I think they're only like the size of like a cat or so. And I wouldn't want to mess with them. Yes, if we get Muffalo have wool and milk, which is awesome, and carry a ton of weight. They're like the ultimate pack animal. And for us, they're just going to be fantastic this game. So here I get another opportunity to do the animal thing. And I'm just going to do that right away. Just no bones about it. Rescue this Alpha Beaver. Tending to Alpha Beaver. You are getting no health. Boo, boo, boo. And that will be nice. So I'm just going to babysit you a little bit there. 9% chance. That's still a little too bad. Animals at 5,000. That's still competitive. You're carrying that, making a cowboy hat. I'm going to have you carry another Alpha Beaver, just so that way we don't forget them all. This one's pretty far, so I'm just going to haul this Alpha Beaver, because if we let them rot, then we can't get anything from them, and it's like there's no point into having killed them. Rusting. No, I want to... Is it standing? Is it... Yeah, it's wandering. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to stab it again, like it stood up. Is it down? Oh, perfect. That's actually super convenient, so I can rescue it. And, yeah, so it just got back up. Prioritize tending out to Alpha Beaver. So that was weird. So basically we healed it enough so that it could stand up. Then we stabbed it again, so it died. Or went down again, so we actually do get to do everything, hopefully. Medicine, we're at 6 with 600. I think with all the wounds, we'll probably get to at least 1,000 experience, which really is micromanaging, but I don't really care because it's working out pretty well for us. I'm really happy we found these Muffalo, because Muffalo add a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's just the only way to put it. They really are a net positive for us, especially since we're kind of playing an animal game, which are great because I love the whole animal mechanic in the game. I think I mentioned before. Awesome. You're hunting the Alpha Beaver, hauling the Alpha Beaver. You're resting. We're ending all these injuries on you. Your experience is at, bam, 1,000. That's what I said. And we still have a good chunk to go, I think. Yeah, so that's a pretty good setup for where we are right now. Cannot haul. Annoying. It's always annoying when you realize somebody can't haul. But you are relaxing socially, and we do thank you for that. You had a pretty good day with your constructions. 10, you didn't really use it, but you're at 10. Animals at 7. You're going to get to 8 there, and you're probably going to get to 11 there. We're going to continue to see, what's his name? What's his full name? Xiao Huang. We're going to see Xiao Huang grow, and Ariana Nightingale is going to continue to heal this beaver, who is, I think, down to these 2 weapons, and pretty soon we can just stab and kill the beaver. Did we kill them all? That's actually a good question. Let's see if we see any more Alpha Beaver hanging out and about. I'm sure there's some somewhere. Like, probably didn't get all of them, but we did get a lot, and that's good enough. There's a squirrel over there. Thought it was something else. Yeah, I'm not going to worry. I think we honestly did a pretty good job at disrupting them. At the very least, if we see more, we'll just, like, be on the alert. Is there more Alpha Beaver? Like, I have a feeling there should be more, but, you know, I'm just going to pat ourselves in the back and say we did it. Like, bruise, and crack, I think. Character, are you at like 1200 now? 1400, pretty good, pretty good. I'm glad this beaver didn't die when we stabbed it a bunch. We did cut off its tail, and we hurt it a lot, and a whole lot actually. Jesus, malnutrition trivial. I'm surprised this beaver did not die. But did we get any experience from stabbing? Oh my god, actually though, we might be close enough to get to level 7 melee, which is gonna be pretty good. You're feeding rice to Alpha Beaver. Nah, you are melee attacking Alpha Beaver to death. Kill it, and... Oh, wait, actually, I'm gonna rescue it because it's wounded again. That's fantastic. It's like we get... I really feel bad for this beaver, actually. This one beaver is really taking, like, a whole hell of a beating from us. Does it still have the original... Yeah, so where's it going? It's resting. Nah, we're going to tend to you a little bit more, just because we want to squeeze out as much experience as possible. Like, we bruise their body, get in the rear right leg. I guess when we started stabbing them, we stabbed the one part of their body, which hadn't already been hurt, so that's why they were down instead of killed. Because I guess in Rimworld, let me check the combat log, like, yeah, we just stabbed them a bunch. Arian has just been killing it with, Downs almost shot him, but yeah, we are just hurting this beaver. Oof, right rear leg. Alright. I think it's completely... There's one more injury, I think, but... Did we 2,000 yet? 1928. Yeah, we're gonna get to 2,000. That's pretty dope, I think, with this one beaver getting us from, like, being not even 1,000 to getting to 1,300. And melee attack Alpha Beaver to death. Bam. Perfect. And deconstruct. And I'm going to let you haul this one, and then we can go to bed. That's pretty awesome. We ended up getting the beaver and going to sleep. So I'm just going to fast forward because it's nighttime, and we want people to wake up in the morning. This haul, I mean, I know I'm just saying the same thing over and over again. We just need to get some hauling in. I'm wondering if I should affect the work order. Like, Shao, I do want him to do what he's doing with the warden and handling. But I do need this construction to be done eventually, just because once this construction is done, then we can expand our stockpile. We do have some space left, but we don't have as much space as I'd like, and I think, yeah, I think all around it's going to be a lot better once this stuff's actually, like, done, instead of becoming, like, an issue, because it's just not done, it's just, like, sitting there as a problem. Alright, let's wake up, boo. Wake up. Or just chill sleeping for a little bit more, like there's a trait called night owl that some dudes have they just like working at night instead of during the day, and I like having somebody like that because it lets you follow somebody's work during nighttime instead of it just being like a dead loss period, which is where it kind of can feel that way when you're just like waiting for the turn to end through night. So once we get a night owl, and it's like a pretty common trait, so most likely it'll happen to us. Yeah, I'll just leave the tree for now. I'm just cutting down these trees. Aaron, what are you doing? Sowing the area. I'm actually going to send you up to collect some more beavers, just because all these beavers are going to rot. There's a beaver. This one's further up, so let's just haul this alpha beaver. Shao, you're feeding berries to Sammy. Lit, Aaron, you're hauling the beaver. Downs, you're cutting the oak tree. Okay. I'm also going to have you haul one of the beavers, too, because you're one of the other hauling dudes. I'm just going to let you cut this oak tree first, because, yeah, we need this area to be cleared out eventually, because it's going to become part of the freezer. I wonder what Floor to do with it. Making a cowboy hat. I like that initiative. Like that you're making a cowboy hat, but first, we need to haul some of these alpha beavers. There's another dead one over there. And there's just, muchos beavers. Like, a lot of alpha beavers. There's a raccoon. Squirrel, almost got my eye. I'm just making sure there aren't any more. I think we got most of them. They might have flooded the map after we, had our run at them. These meals are just sitting there. They're not even touched yet. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm sure eventually they'll get around to them, or not. If we have a haul guy actually doing some, effective hauling, then, steers probably, or not deer, what's it called? Ibex, we should probably kill that ibex. Ah, man, like, I see there's all this opportunity for stuff to take around here that we just can't do yet because we're just waiting around, honestly, for us to just go through the motions of getting food. Recruiting this guy is going to be fast. Getting these animals is going to be dope. We just kind of have to, like, let Xiao get through his animals and get through this construction. It's kind of on Xiao's back right now, the way the game's direction's going. Aaron is cutting grass. Yeah, the farming is going pretty dope. I'm going to just haul the sandstone, but I'm going to stop hauling, like, just randomly. Like, I don't need to take it all the way, like, there. I'm just going to clear that work. So, yeah, just drop that rock, because I don't care that it's there. It's just, like, right in front of the door. So now that it's not that important. Downs is making the cowboy hat. That's going to be pretty lit. It's the ostrich hat, which is... You know, I'd wear an ostrich leather cowboy hat just because I feel like it's kind of out there, but I don't know if it's the most conscionable fashion choice. But whatever. I also think I'm going to build a, what am I going to build? A joy, something with joy. Once I get cloth, I'm going to use part of that to make a billiards table, because I am growing cloth right now, cotton. And that can be used to make cloth. Wild heel root. Let's just harvest this and harvest this. It's almost done. Aaron, you're going to grow some more. I'm also going to harvest this. How's your growing going? Growing going. Get it? Ha ha ha. We professional. Xiao, you are tame failed. We still only have the 2 animals. The boomalopes were pretty lucky. Like, you did get that done, so I can't say you haven't done anything, but... Actually, I think one of them should almost be ready to be milked. Boomalope 2 is at 41%, and Boomalope 1 is 4%. I guess it actually was milked recently. Oh, yeah, there's some chem fuel. I got my face. I wasn't paying attention. There's a lot to butcher. I'm going to actually up the butcher thing a little bit. Having all these beavers is also kind of cool in that we get... what do we get? We get beaver skin to do work with, and if you have a lot of something, like if you have like 100+ beaver skin, you can make like a duster with it, which requires a lot of material, which is something you otherwise wouldn't with like squirrel skin, just because there's so much squirrel skin needed. You have to kill like 8 squirrels to make it work, but right now with all these beavers, I think we're in a pretty solid spot. Yeah, I just want to, like, haul them all. I know it's inefficient. Like, we do need to get some of this growing. Like, this has some corn planted, but it's just planted. It's not even in the rich soil. It's, like, an inefficient growth pattern. But it's kind of like what we have to do just because we have to replant all this rice. And Downs has been, you know, butchering and cooking and doing, crafting and doing the tailoring, so he hasn't been able to help us growing. But once the tailoring's done, the tailoring work isn't infinite. I know I've kept adding things, but right now, I think, honestly, we're in a good spot. This is a normal cowboy hat, pretty solid Downs. How's your crafting been? 9, solid 9. Boomel up 1. Yeah, but soon enough, once the cooking and the butchering is done, Downs will be able to get back to growing, because I think that's next on his priority list after crafting, and because he's done with crafting right now and cooking. So once he's done with cooking, he can help out, and he's a good grower too. I think he's better than Aaron. Yeah, so things pretty good. I mean, we're adding more alpha beaver like as time passes, and I might want to just like get an alpha beaver duster just set up actually, so you might do that. But let's see, alpha beaver duster details, clear all leathers, do alpha beaver skin. Nice. And it needs 80 ingredients, so yeah, there's almost certainly going to be 80. 56 beaver skin with 3 more beavers. I have a feeling that there's going to be 80. I'll throw this up a few more times. Just because, like, it's a good idea to butcher these beavers, and it's a good idea to use them as for the betterment of the colony. Hail the colony. What's the name of our world, actually? Do we have a name? How do you check? Factions. Do. These guys kind of like us. These guys kind of like us. These guys don't. These guys don't. These guys don't. I'm going to want to fix this. Like, you can improve relations. I want to improve the green opossum Nadu, or Nyadu, I think that is. The hornets and the vultures are just going to be hostile because they're pirates, but Auradia and Titobium are going to be good traders. Yeah, so all around, I think just improve relations with the green opossum, and that's just going to be done over time and trade, or if we get the opportunity. And I think we can do this. This is going to be dope. How's my cooking? Is this up to... Man, it is... It takes its sweet time to get there, but eventually we'll get this up to level 6. I think the beaver butchering isn't as experienced, doesn't give as much experience. It's just like straight cooking. But let's see. Harvesting wild heel root. I'm going to have you haul these beaver skins first just because I want to clear the space. And because eventually some hauling does need to get done. Harvesting the heel root, but... Oh, Erin, look, she's wearing the cowboy hat. I like that. It makes me feel like I've made my little mark on the world. Shao does need a cowboy hat too, but I'm gonna... You know, everything in its place and time, right? Everything in its place and time. Downs hopefully can jump into... He's making the duster now. That's unfortunate. I'm going to have him haul this herbal medicine, though, if he is going to go back over there. Just because, you know, we need to get to it eventually. This heal root's 68%. It's taking its sweet time. There's no reason for it to grow too fast. This corn's also growing kind of slowly, but there's no reason to expect it not to. Like, this one should grow faster. It's, 12%. That's significantly faster. Oh, Muffalo 1. We got ourselves Muffalo 1. Look at fucking us. That is awesome. Alright. This animal, Muffalo 1, is a female. Look, it has milk growing and it has wool growing. Oh, that is just so sweet. I love Muffalo. And if we ever need to form convoys, we can carry a lot more shit because Muffalo can carry like 70 kilograms worth of stuff, which is... I don't know how that works in pounds, but it's like a good amount of like weight for like it's good. It's just like, know this, audience, we have won today. And how's your your animal husbandry been going up because of that? Look at that, almost at 8,000. I bet you tomorrow it'll get all the way up to 8,000. Is this Muffalo 1? Yeah, it is. Look at her coming home. Oh, go freaking team! We got ourselves a little herd coming together. We got a few Boomalope, we got a Warg, and we got a Muffalo. We are major break risk. Aaron, what is wrong with you, Aaron? Wants to sleep with Shao. That's funny. Oh, perfect. Aaron and Shao are together. Why don't I freaking do that? Why don't I make their bed? Owner down. Set owner. Aaron. Set owner. Shao. So it's Shao and unassigned downs. Aaron and Shao. Close. Awesome. So they're together, and so hopefully that'll fix their mood. The room kind of sucks, but eventually it won't because Shao has to fix it. Taming Muffalo. Are these two done? Yeah, they are, but I'm not going to harvest them. Like, ooh, is Aaron fixing the Muffalo? Is the Muffalo hurt? It has asthma. That is a motherfucker. That is actually a real problem. Well, whatever. Taming it works. Needs taming 6 days. It's not too much, and Aaron gets a bit of experience actually for doing medicine, up to 2,000. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. I will, however, cut you down to doctor care but no medicine, just because I want to save the herbal medicine. We haven't actually had much fighting recently, so it hasn't really seemed like a priority. But there has been a bit of an issue with everything. I'm not gonna... I really want to get researching in Shao. I just need to get this wardening done. Taming Muffalo. Hopefully that'll be dope. I might, though, eventually down the line. Muffalo 1 probably won't live to the end of the game, just because the asthma will probably get annoying, and if I do need to eat Muffalo for whatever reason, I'll probably rank that one higher, just because, you know, it's... Like, with humans, you can give them lungs, like, you can surgically add lungs to them, but, you know, you have to, like, get lungs from somewhere, and it's never a pretty question to find out where a set of lungs came from. It's always, like, some sad story, like, oh, this was somebody's lungs, and now I have them. But, you know, it's nighttime, Aaron's going to bed. Hopefully now your needs will be met, because you have an awful bedroom. Well, you have a fucking awful bedroom, alright? Like Shao, that lover shit's going well. I'm glad that there's been a whole relationship establishing. These pigs eventually want to get, like, tamed. So, I think going the animal route's been pretty good as a call. It has kind of taken up Xiao's time and made Xiao like MVP, but you know, everybody kind of has their role right now. Aaron's kind of hauling, growing. Xiao is animal construction and crafting, and Downs is gonna clean this room a little bit. Downs is cooking and growing as well. And you need a lot of growers. Like we're eventually gonna have that entire area kind of like effectively grown. But I kind of right now there's gonna be a lot of meals to get through first. I am going to haul the squirrel skin just before we start cooking because you know I like to keep the area clean. I'm kind of like getting ready for this dude. I want Sammy to join our team. Like, it's getting a little irritating that he's not. The prison cell's awful. Well, yeah, it's kind of awful. Maybe I can get it cleaned and maybe get that last rock out there. That'll probably help a little bit. But, you know, I have a million other things to do, and if my prisoner, who's gonna take forever to join, doesn't love me as much as he possibly could love me, like, yeah, I'm not gonna lose too much sleep over this situation. Alright. Done. Excuse me. Alright, Downs is getting his cooking gun. He's going to sleep. Xiao, I'm gonna just speed up. Xiao is just relaxing socially, just chilling like a villain. Also going to sleep. This is nice, you know, this is a good situation. This chem fuel is deteriorating. You know, it's bound to happen. This wood's probably gone as well, and some of this rice isn't doing too well. Yeah, like, I mean, outside unroofed, it's not the friend of anyone.